Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the toy room. So as promised, we are going to be taking a look at how to restore the yellowing, severe yellowing on this Super Nintendo that I picked up from the thrift store. Now I am filming outside. I am using a different mic right now, hopefully to try and distort some of the background noise of the birds and people cutting grass and stuff like that. So hopefully the audio comes out okay. Like I said, I am using a different mic, so bear with me if it's not. But I did a whole long tutorial about last year, and I'll leave that video on this video in the description at the end and everything like that. A full in-depth tutorial on how to do this. I'm not gonna go over every single thing, but basically the stuff you're gonna need is Salon Care 40. This is what we're gonna use to take out the yellowing. And then normally I would say you need paint brushes, but since I can't find my paint brushes, I'm just using a toothbrush to apply the Salon Care 40. And then I just have a plate to pour the Salon Care 40 into. And then the final thing we're gonna need is just some standard saran wrap. Once the Salon Care 40 is applied, we're going to wrap the Salon Care 40 in saran wrap over the Super Nintendo. And then we're gonna leave it out in the sun, and then it's gonna work its magic. So that's pretty much it. It's really basic. Like I said, I have a tutorial that I'm gonna leave on screen and whatnot for you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. You're also gonna wanna have some kind of dirty towel or old t-shirt or something to put it on. And make sure that the clothes that you're wearing, you don't care about getting messed up, because if this Salon Care 40 does get on your clothes or anything, it will basically like bleach it or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll do a little time lapse here. I'm gonna apply the Salon Care 40, and then I'll see you guys once we leave this thing out in the sun. Oh, one thing I did forget to mention, and I did this off camera before I started filming the video, you're gonna wanna obviously clean whatever you're trying to restore, whether it's shoes, the Super Nintendo, a Dreamcast or whatever. You're gonna wanna clean it off first. I did that off camera. This black stuff is kind of stuck on there. But yeah, I cleaned it the best that I could. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the Salon Care 40 is applied. Next step is just to saran wrap it. I'm starting with the bottom half of the Super Nintendo first, and then once the bottom half is done, then I'm gonna flip it over and do the top half. So all we're gonna do now is just saran wrap it. So let's time lapse that. Okay, so it's all saran wrapped up. Now, let's go ahead and take it out to the sun. All right, you guys, so here it is out in the sun. Pretty basic. All I gotta do now is just leave it here out in the sun. So I'm gonna leave it here for about 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and check on it. And you are gonna wanna rotate it, because you can see on this side, since the sun is facing this way, this side, there's no sun on it. So once this side gets done, I'm gonna have to go ahead and spin it around so we can get the other side, so it does this evenly. But we'll come back and check on this in about 30 minutes, about 45 minutes, somewhere around there. So I'll catch up with you guys then. All right, you guys, here we are about an hour later, and I have an airplane flying over my head right now. But here's an updated look. I gave it an hour because it is really, really yellow. And there's a squirrel and Sparky attacking a squirrel. But yeah, so since it was so yellowed, I gave it an hour. Usually it takes about 30 minutes or so, but it depends how yellow yours actually is. Now this definitely has lightened up a little bit, but it's nowhere near to where I wanted to get it. So this may actually take, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 hours. I'm about to go to work actually, so I'm just gonna leave it here out in the sun all day long, and hopefully by the time I come back it's looking better, at least a little bit better. So it's definitely lightened up a tiny bit, but nowhere near where we need it to be. So since I'm gonna go to work now and not gonna be back until nighttime, I will see you guys tomorrow. Sparky, hey, excuse me, I'm trying to record, bud. What are you doing? Move, silly. Yeah, but I'll see you guys tomorrow with an updated video on this. So see you guys then. All right, you guys, so I have to do this voiceover because somebody's using a pressure washer outside today, so there's no way you guys will be able to hear anything I'm saying. But basically, I left this outdoors all day yesterday for about maybe 8 to 9 hours, maybe even 10 hours. I took it inside once I got home from work, and you know, it came out decent. It's definitely uneven, as you guys can see. There's also some streak marks from using the toothbrush. That's why it was better to use a paintbrush, which I'm gonna go out and buy some paintbrushes tomorrow since I can't find mine. But you can see the streak marks are uneven, but it does show you a good before and after. And I wasn't obviously able to rotate this since I wasn't home all day, so the front definitely lightened up more than the back did because the back wasn't rotated. But overall it came out really good. This was severely yellow to begin with, so it's definitely going to take a lot of time to get this back to where we want it to get. Right now it's okay, but it's nowhere near the original color, the Super Nintendo. It's starting to get there, but it's going to take some time. I also left this outside this morning for about 2 hours. So all in all, it's been maybe about 12 hours in the sun, and it's still, you know, got a ways to go. So I'm just gonna upload the video now, leave it like this, and I'm gonna put a picture so you guys can see before and after. But it's gonna take me at least a few days to get this finished product out. So if you guys want to see the finished product and the complete restoration, be sure to follow me on my Instagram. I'll be posting the image there. The link is in my description as always. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for more, and as always, I'll see you guys next time.